Before television, before the Great Depression, before World War II, before the Des Moines Symphony, the Des Moines Metro Opera, well, even before Slipknot. In 1925, when half of American households still didn't have electricity, let alone broadband internet and smartphones, the Civic Music Association was established in Des Moines to bring world-class music to the heartland. Civic Music was officially born on June 30th, 1925, thanks to Elsa Neumann, Gertrude Shloss, and Elizabeth Cowles. They believed Des Moines should not be a flyover city for great touring artists. With 100 charter members and over 1,400 by the first concert, CMA launched its season with the Kobalchich Russian Symphonic Choir at the Des Moines Municipal Auditorium. Season tickets for 5 concerts cost just $5.
And they get a crew of ladies around them, and they raise money. And the samovar, on their early meetings, they would charge, I don't know, $10 and $5 for yearly program. And they took the money and Nana would put it in this samovar behind us.
Civic Music weathered the Great Depression and World War II. Even when money was tight, the concerts continued. By joining the National Civic Music Association in 1930, CMA gained access to legendary performers like Rachmaninoff, Heifetz, and Rubinstein. When Marian Anderson was told to use the freight elevator at the Hotel Fort Des Moines, CMA's Sam Schloss said, "She goes up the front, or I go to the paper." She went up the front elevator because dignity mattered.
You know, with Marjorie and her passion for Des Moines Public Schools, she understood, and the whole organization understood, that we had to make music and the arts inclusive for everyone in this community. And we had to meet people where they were at. Marjorie and this entire organization, the staff, the volunteers, the leaders, they put the investment in the children in this community to say, okay, let's show you what it can mean to have a career or to just love the arts and participate and to feel welcome.
By the late 40s, Civic Music had one of the largest audiences in the country. Some concerts sold out instantly. Des Moines had become a cultural capital. Education was always part of the mission. In the 1940s and 50s, orchestras performed daytime concerts for school children, like one at KRNT that filled every seat with young listeners. CMA awarded scholarships, offered student tickets, and hosted master classes with visiting artists. Des Moines wasn't just listening, it was learning.
Regularly, I think back to this one particular master class. Played in the jazz band. I'm in Drake Jazz 1, I think, at that point. And I'm in this combo class, and we got lucky enough to be chosen amongst a few other combos to play for Preservation Hall Jazz Band. We missed some notes, and I could see in Ben Jaffe's eyes, the tuba player in the head of this, he's struggling with what to say to these students. What do I say to these young people that will both inform them and not destroy their souls, but also confront them with the reality that they have a lot to learn? And I think back to that, and they did such a great job of doing that, because I emerged with my soul slightly shredded.
In 1983, CMA added jazz. George Shearing and Marion McPartland performed side by side. Some objected, others applauded. Jazz had arrived.
I was instrumental in attracting Arturo Sandoval to come to Des Moines for the first time, and at the Civic Center. 2,700 kids filled the Civic Center one afternoon, and Arturo Sandoval stood on stage with his trumpet and talked to them about himself, about his life, about his achievement, what he does to practice. He challenged them, and every once in a while would put his mouthpiece to his lips and show them what kind of emotion comes out of his dedication to his career. It was a magical afternoon, absolutely magical.
Today, civic music remains one of the few of its kind still standing. In a world of digital noise, it offers something rare, live performance that stirs the soul.
The arts and culture is what makes a community vibrant. People want to be part of something that's great. And the better it is, the more they want to be a part of it. I see the world in neon colors. When I'm at a great performance or part of a great performance, the kaleidoscope of energy is hard to describe. It's infectious. And without that artistic part of our culture, our community, it's just gray drab.
It has adapted, it has endured, and still believes, just as it did in 1925, that Des Moines deserves the very best. 100 years ago, civic music was an audacious act of belief that great art belonged in the heartland. Through depression and war, packed houses, and bold choices, civic music stayed true to one promise: to bring world-class music home. 100 years of civic music, and the stage is still set for curiosity, for connection, for whatever comes next.
I was lucky enough to be part of that as a third generation.
And if organizations like Civic Music weren't here, there would be a void.
It's all those moments that hook you into, what does this mean for me to show up and see some live art?
Civic music's etched in my soul. It is. Some of the concerts are unforgettable memories.
For me, music is spiritual. It takes me to another place. It transforms me. It lets my soul soar.